T-Talk, keeping it real with T-Talk with your girl, you know it's all sweet. Respect the game, it's a two-way street. Sipping the tea while keeping it real. On the social media streets, the steam rises high. No judgment here, just honesty inside. Real talk moments under the moonlight. T-Talk with your girl, we're keeping it real. Hot topics, cold drinks, that's the deal. In this world of noise, our voices unite. D&D vibes shining, we're taking flight. So grab your cup, let's chat a while. T-Talk with your girl, always in style. From the DMV, she brings the heat. Discuss all the trends, never miss a beat. Keeping it real, we call it like we see. T-Top with your girl, coming back with me. If you're off base, you know we gon' say. Keeping it true, no matter the phrase. T-Top with your girl, we keeping it real. Hot topics, cold drinks, that's the deal. In this world of noise, our voices unite. DMV vibes shining, we're taking flight. So grab your cup, let's chat a while. T-Talk with your girl, always in style. So raise your cup, let's toast this night. When T-Talk moments, everything feels
Hey, everybody. It is Tea Talk with your girl. We are back this morning for another live, just a different channel. Hey, guys. Hey, let me know if you hear me. Oh, yeah, the mic sounds nice. The mic sounds nice. Hey, guys. Welcome back. If you've been with me this morning, if not, hello. Hey, Purple Queen. Pat Dyer, welcome up in here. Grace My TV, Tia P, back again. Marisa Jenkins, Linnell Seiler, Marietta, hey. Thanks for being here. D. Herford, Cheryl Canada, Alyssa Triplet, Regina Phillips, my lady Maud, welcome in here. Cheryl Canada, welcome, y'all. Did you get to watch the show last night? Child, listen. I was able to watch most of the show, and I've watched the show twice. Well, I'm going to keep saying most of the show twice. About to go in for a third round in a little bit once I get off of here. But I've watched twice, and I keep falling asleep right at the at that very end, that last outing they had, the K. Michelle, her album release. D said, yes, I watched. Hey, Delicia Dismuke, how are you? Tanya Michelle. Yeah, so I watched it, and I was I wasn't that impressed for a season finale, but it was good. It was good. I mean, I like RHOA. I didn't watch for a minute when Nene left purposely because I was, in my feelings, because I don't feel like it was right the way they did her, and I never will agree with how she was done after she basically is the one who really put RHOA on the map. I mean, Housewives on the map, not just RHOA, but Housewives. I mean, Orange County was out first, but they wasn't doing shit. Nobody knew who the fuck they was until Nene Leakes came out with her bloops and blunders and all that she was, and she is, when I see Housewives, I see Nene Leakes. So I was in my feelings that they had let her go the way they did, especially since I know she was grieving over her husband, late husband. So because I just feel like they did her wrong. That's all. Yeah, I feel like they did her wrong. Yep, yep, yep. That's just how I feel. Oh my God, I know you lying. Wait a minute, wait a minute. I know you lying. I know you lying. Yes. Oh, that's so neat, y'all. Remy Network, which to me is Remy. They just like my story. I don't know which one. I have to go over there and see, but it just came up on my phone. Hey. All right. That was cute. That was cute. That made my little morning. Okay, Remy Network, like in my stories. Make sure y'all follow me too. Shoot. Um, but yeah, so the show was decent last night. Um, let's see. How did they start off last night? Still being honest, I have not watched that last final. I haven't got to watch the full on K Michelle. Oh, y'all, how about K Michelle? Is that her twin? Her and that lady look just like the old K Michelle. She looked like the old K Michelle, the K Michelle I know and loved, the real face. She got the real K Michelle face, and now K Michelle got some. Um, K Michelle got some other thing. She got a face that she bought. In my opinion, she don't look like herself anymore. Hmm. Yeah, she don't look like herself anymore. Mm-mm. Nope. Go naked hair shoot. Yeah, that's what we had first. We had the go naked hair shoot first with Portia and Drew and Cynthia, and that was cute. They had a few cute moments and stuff like that. That didn't unveil too much. And then they had Shamea, Pinky, K Michelle talking about the Halloween party, and of course Shamea was playing a victim like she always do. And then she said that the horse shit on her lawn that Drew bought, because y'all know Drew, some dude they call him the Timu Jay-Z. He had bought a horse to Shamea's house, and of course Drew said she didn't know the damn horse was coming to Shamea's house, which I think is a damn lie, because you had to give them people that address. Drew, how in the hell that man gonna know where you gonna be at to bring you some damn horse? And why would he bring you a horse when you got on a Cowboy Carter outfit? That was just perfect that he bought the horse to go with your outfit, and he looked like Jay-Z. So how you gonna tell me half your outfit showed up and you didn't know that half of your outfit was coming? That didn't make too much sense that Drew was lying like that. But at any rate, Shamia says that she got a fine from her HOA. And what I want to know is, who in the fuck living like that got a HOA? You mean to tell me that those people that live in those houses that paid all the millions of dollars got a HOA? You mean to tell me that people can buy a house for $300,000 and $400,000 and have no HOA, but you pay millions of dollars for your house and you have an HOA? Ugh, that's screaming liar, liar. And then you bought that shit to this episode, you brought that letter with you to the finale thing, and Shamea was smart enough to give it to Phaedra, because now they're gonna call you out if that letter is fake. I really don't think that letter is real. DMV sister, welcome in here, my lady Mars. She said Kelli is still on the show. Well, that's good. Where did you confirm it at? Because I'm just telling you, the sources say that the sources are saying that Kelli and Shamea is out and Nene is in. I want Kelli to stay. I don't really want Kelli to go. I want Kelli to stay and allow us to see Kelli without Shamea. I want to see how Kelli can get along with these girls without Shamea. Because last night at the season finale, what I did see, okay, what I did see is that Kelli and Shamea were able to get along because that shit pissed Shamea off. I don't know if y'all was I did see that much now. I didn't see the whole thing. That's what I want to see, like the whole as soon as Portia got there, da 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 da. Because what I did see in and out of my consciousness was that Shamea was pissed off how Portia was Kelli is still on the show. Good. I'm glad to hear it. How that damn Shamea, she was agitated that Portia was hugging on Kelli and introducing her to Sway, and she was talking about matching energies and shit like that. I did see that much, but she did not like that Kelli and Portia was getting along. Okay, she didn't like that. But anyway, Drew is out. Drew went out looking for a house with her mama, and she was talking about the court case, and of course we all know now exactly that Drew does have to move. So I hope that she does find a house that she likes. But that house was that bedroom was kind of small for somebody who is in TV like Drew. I think she gonna need more space. Cameras and shit gotta come in and out of her house, so she do have to think about that. No, CDW, she cannot. She is one of those ladies who fit that saying that if I don't say it with my mouth, I will say it with my face. She is one of those. She cannot hide it. She cannot hide it. Somebody needs to make sure the neighborhood stay clean and together. So you think that a neighborhood like that would have an HOA? I don't know. I'm just not too sure. Like, I don't have an HOA. That's why I'm saying that. I don't have an HOA. HOAs really regulate what you can do and what you can't do to your house. They don't. They regulate that. They regulate you what kind of door you can have, what kind of fence you can have. All of that. Most people don't want HOAs. That's another fee you got to pay outside of your mortgage. Now, if they live in somewhere and their HOA could be different. It could be whole different levels to HOAs. I don't know shit about Dale. You could be right. They could have an HOA that comes out and take care of your lawn and all that stuff. All that stuff. No, that's not correct. Homes that cost less don't have HOAs, because there's people whose house costs less than mine that do have HOAs, and there's people with homes that cost more than mine that have HOAs. Like my daughter's house, for instance, it's $100,000 cheaper than mine, but she has an HOA, and I don't. My ex-husband, his house is more than mine, I think. Maybe not. Maybe they're about neck and neck. I think they neck and neck, actually. And his house has a HOA and mine does not. So that's not true. It depends on where you buy and what community is. Some communities don't want to be governed by HOAs, and some do. like Charlene is saying, gated communities have an HOA. So it may be that gated. They might have a different type of HOA though. Like their HOA may be totally different. Now, see, you say yours is 700,000, and you do have an HOA. So there you go. So it could be different communities, I think, that have an HOA. DMV sister said her townhouse had an HOA, but my home that was in an estate didn't. Right. I think it's community based. Marietta said I lived in the HOA and hated it. The home started at 400K. That's what I'm saying. Kim said her community is not gated, but she has an HOA. So it just depends on the community, I guess. But I was thinking the further up in price, that why would y'all have an HOA? Why would you have somebody governing what you can do at your home? This is all I'm saying. That's why when I was buying my house, it was very important to me that wherever I went, that there was not an HOA. Nobody's going to tell me what color door I got to have or any of that. I don't believe in that. If I got to work hard for my home, then I want to regulate what I have here. I don't want nobody else doing that for me. They ain't paying for it. So I don't. But HOAs could mean different. Like Dale, you say you in a 700K home and you got an HOA. Do they tell you what kind of doors you can have? So each HOA may be different. They may be just helping y'all keep your lawns up. They may cut your grass, because I know some of them do that. They may be cutting y'all lawns, keeping y'all stuff clean. D said they probably have an HOA to govern who can move in. I mean, that might be it, because hey, the more I ain't even rich, and I ain't letting nobody tell me what to do with my damn house. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not gonna have nobody governing me on what doors and shit I can have. Oh, you saying that's to keep people from having old cars and not taking care. So they are there to govern the okay, I see what you're saying. They don't want no eyesores, and y'all don't want no eyesores in the community. Okay, Charlene says, what if you have a neighbor who is not maintaining their property? The HOA steps in. Then so I guess in a more upscale community, you would want that. But some HOAs are determined by the builder, or it is established by what community you are in. Right. That's what I'm saying. So she said her HOA gave her a fine for $2,200 for a pile of poop. A pile of poop. $2,200. What did they have to do to that grass after that horse shit in that grass? What did they have to do? Did they have to come out there and put a special, like, what did they have to do to that horse manure when that horse pooped? She said them people charged her $2,200 for some horse shit. And if you knew the horse shit on your lawn, why would you just let it stay there? Anyway, if you know it's a fine involved. Because, I mean, it ain't nothing but some shovel. You could pay somebody to come pick it up. They got poopers, scoopers where I live. Y'all don't got that. They got people that'll come and pick up dog poop. You got to pay them, but shit, they'll come. The lady used to live downstairs from me that started the business in the county I lived in. Cause I ain't never heard of nobody going to charge you $2,200 to pick up some shit. $2,200 to pick up some shit. $2,200. Hey, lifestyle changes. Welcome in here. I don't believe that. I'm sorry. I think Shamea is lying, like she do all the time. Mm-hmm. That's what I think. So y'all know Drew's mom had a birthday party. She invited her boy Black over there. Okay. She said she asked Ralph if she could have a party at his house, and he said no. He said no. Okay. She said Ralph and her mama don't get along. Child, he said the girl couldn't. Her mama looked like a partier, so I could see why he probably said that. Her mama looked like she get down with the get down, and she looked like she ain't gonna play too much. The party was nice. Portia came. There was some man there. He was all over Phaedra. I'm like, Phaedra, why didn't you let that man hug on you like that? Like he was giving me the EBGBs. Then he told Portia he wanted to counsel her for her next marriage. I guess he wanted to go viral or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, we go over there to Shamea and Gerald, and they are meeting the surrogate. And this was Gerald's first time meeting the surrogate. So Shamea made a decision by herself on who was going to carry the baby. So he don't really care who carried the baby as long as he get a baby. Meanwhile, 4 says Shamea is lying because that is paid through your fees unless there is serious damage. And that horse did not leave no serious damage. That horse did not leave no serious damage. Well, if she a minister, she one of them kind. Because that lady was partying down last night. Taking it back. The drink she had, that lady was partying down. Ralph don't like that lady, and that lady don't like Ralph. Ralph said they can't have a party there. So Gerald came. Yeah, it say Gerald is 64. I looked him up this morning. It say he's 64. Yeah, it say he's 64 years old. And Shamea 44. So he's just only 20 years older than her. Yeah, he just only 20 years older than her. Mm-hmm. That's what it say. And people be going in saying that Shamea is the only housewife on here. I need y'all to stop saying that. Angela Oakley is a housewife. She is a housewife. These ladies been married for the same amount of time. And her husband is also a millionaire. And if truth be told, they probably got the same amount of money because a lot of Shamea's husband's money is projected money, which people don't know that. I told y'all somebody put it out, but I just don't like to be in people's bank accounts. He is projected to make at least $175 million off of the contracts he signed already in so many years. I don't mean like that, y'all, only. I don't mean it like that, I promise. But they are equal. They are both millionaires. So to keep acting like Shamea is the only one with a rich husband is diabolical to me. We're not going to sit here and play on Charles Oakley's top. That man went out here and worked hard on his knees and stuff. Not on his knees, but y'all know basketball's hard on the knees is what I'm saying. That man went out here and he earned that money and he got money and he's invested money after basketball. So to keep trying to play in this man's face and act like he broke or that Angela don't have a rich husband is beyond me. The only difference between Shamea and Angela's husband is that Angela's husband does not mind being present. He gets involved in the activities that Angela needs to do. He understands his assignment as her husband. And as her husband, he's supposed to be by her side when she needs him, just like she told him the other night when they was talking about her husband. She said he outside. What did she tell him when she was going in there? I only got to be in here for like 30 to 40 minutes. That man is always there, unlike Shamea's husband. People think since Charles isn't currently active in the NBA that he doesn't have wealth. I think he's just not flashy and has nothing to prove. Exactly. Marietta said Charles is my favorite on the show. Yes. I like Charles Oakley with his smart ass self. He always got something smart to say out that mouth, I tell you that. And I really like that about him because he be himself. Angela be like, give me a kiss. He be like, wow, shit, nigga, we ain't been doing this. Charles be like, wow, we ain't been doing this. What is we doing this for? You see what I'm saying? Charles be like, huh? A kiss? Damn it, woman. We did what we was gonna do last night. Stop fronting for these people. Charles don't like that fronting shit. He don't like it. So anyway, I was very, very surprised that Gerald only met this lady. You know, I know that the stuff fumed longer, but I'm gonna just say that the producers are making Gerald look like shit. I don't know how long Gerald stayed talking to that lady, but the producers are making they are making Gerald look like shit because, like I said, that scene last night. First of all, this your first time meeting the surrogate. You ain't staying that bitch long. That's how they make it look anyway. Like he's uninterested in anything Shamea got going on. And I do have to say that Shamea looked pretty sad in that scene. Now, of course, she cried, and what I'm learning is that Shamea can cry on cue. I know a girl like that. Shamea cries a lot, and she can cry on cue, which probably is good for her acting career. Um, that's probably where the fuck she learned it at. Now that I'm thinking about it, because you have acting coaches, they will teach you how to make yourself cry. And I think she has gotten the art of that down pretty damn good. Okay, pretty damn good. So she knows how to make herself cry. And she was crying in this scene, but I think you crying because you don't want the baby. Because she says it that she's afraid to go through this again. Because even though it's somebody else carrying the baby, if something happened to them again, then she could be again with a difficult situation. Because that's what happened to Shiloh. Shiloh was forced to be born early. Um, she was forced to be born early, and that's why she's like that. Wait a minute, you said because she the youngest? I'm the youngest of seven. I'm the youngest of seven. Though I cry when I get mad. I think my sister can cry on cue, one of them, and I can't do that. You got to get me there. Like when I'm crying, my emotions is all up in it. Shamea cries so much, people become desensitized to it. It's like whatever. Here she goes again. But her being the youngest, you is right. That's probably why she a fucking spoiled brat. That's probably why she want her way all the time. Because I think Shamea thought, I'm telling y'all what I think Shamea thought. Shamea thought, oh, you the youngest of seven too. I love it. We got something in common. Yes, I'm the baby of the bunch, girl. My mama say the best for last. Number seven, that's it, completion. Um, Shamea, to me, thought that she was going to come on this show, y'all, and she was going to go at Portia, right? And she was going to build her alliance, and she was married. So Candy probably told her she is the housewife. Like a lot of people say now, Shamea is the housewife. Baby, that's not it. You can't, being married don't make you the housewife. Sorry. This is not really like people looking at housewife like, oh, you gotta no. Housewife, the best housewives don't even have husbands. Do you have the it factor that's gonna make you the housewife? That's gonna make you that girl. Like Angela Oakley, for instance, she came on here and she made a mark for herself. Andy loves her to the point that when Shamea was over there and she said getting rid of Angela Oakley, when she agreed with that lady, about taking her peach. Andy said that's not happening. That's not happening. And it didn't. It ain't. Dale says Shamea came on that show to take Portia down. She was never Portia's friend. I totally agree with that. Listen, I knew, and anybody who been here, D is my witness. I've been saying it ever since they sat at that table. This girl came on here with an agenda to go at Portia. Because who in the hell walks around a friend for 9 years, having babies together, taking trips together, doing all types of stuff? Okay? So she came on here with an agenda to take Portia down. That's why she feeds people stuff like, well, Portia didn't want me on the show. Because if you say it enough times, some people, the people that don't like Portia, will latch on to that. Oh, and if I go on there and say her mother wanted to sleep with my dad, then guess what people going to say? Portia's a whore, just like her mother. These are things that Shamea wanted us to think about Portia. D. Herford says, I agree. We heard Shamea tell Kelli that Portia fucks everybody and has fucked up family life. She thinks she's better. Amen. D says, amen, I'm your witness. Ann's told us herself on CK's interview that she was never Portia's friend. She was not. She was not Portia's friend. She wasn't. She became Portia's friend when she knew that Portia was on RHOA. And her and Portia's mother were friends, so that's how they became friends. But that's when she befriended Portia like that, was when she was on RHOA, because she wanted to be near that fucking camera. Because she's always wanted fame and she's never gotten it. She was in a girls group that was a one and done, I think. They had one album maybe. She was on a couple of TV shows. Nobody knew who Shamea was. Even when she said she was in that girls group, I was like, oh shit, she was in that group? I knew Curry Hilson. I never knew a Shamea. So Portia brought her on this show. So she used Portia as gateway. Then Candy left the show. So here Portia is. Portia still got ties to the show. Candy left the show. So she still want to remain Portia's friend. Mm-hmm. You said her mother probably took her to hook up with Portia. I wouldn't doubt it. But Shamea has always had ill intent since the day she came on this show. And I peeped that shit early on at that dinner. I said, oh, really? I peeped it when she was sitting with Kelli out eating. And Kelli said, why Portia fucked that lady husband? Why Portia fucked that lady husband? If somebody come to me and be like, why did one of my girlfriends do something? I'm going to say, bitch, that's not your business. I mean, then they say, bitch, if I'm trying to be cool, I would be like, that's really not your business. And I think you should stay out of that. You don't got nothing to do with that. What you got to do with that? But you was okay with it because y'all talked about it before the season and you told her to do it. You told her to do it. With all the mess Shamea caused to her friendship to Portia since she's had a peach, Candy is still on IG liking Portia's posts. Shamea is a dumbass. Okay? Still over there liking her post. And now Shamea might have lost her peach. Oh, DMV sister, you said Kelli got her peach. Did you hear too that Shamea was losing hers? Did y'all hear that too? Or am I the only one who's seeing it? I didn't see no official word yet. Because usually they let her say something like, I decide I'm not coming back next season or whatever. Usually they let them do a little, like they did Cynthia. Well, that's when I guess when they like you. Because I don't think everybody got that. Even Portia got it when she left. Cynthia got it when she left. Of course, they both came back. So maybe it was Cynthia's decision back then. So Shamea is gone. I'm so glad she's gone. Now Portia can come back and not have to act a fool, because Portia was going to take it to hell with that lady. Well, I want to see how Kelli going to do. I want to see how Kelli going to do without having Shamea there next season. Since y'all say Kelli coming back, you said you think it was Shamea's mother heavily involved from the jump, and then Kandi came back. Well, they was trying to take her down. K. Michelle says Shamea and her mother was talking about Portia and her mother at the club that night. Yeah, I got that. Hold up, let me find it. I got that tweet somewhere. Let me go through my phone, because she done added the mama to it. The surrogate should be due soon. Nene is coming, y'all. I hope so. Oh, they saying that she did, CC. They saying that Kelli got a pickup letter, but I figured right here that Shamea wasn't coming back. When I seen this right here, I said, yeah, Shamea not coming back.
Yeah, Portia, y'all
no.
good?
But we good.
Yeah, no.
We good right here.
Thank you.
Portia said no. Shamea and Portia, y'all good? No.
Yeah, Portia, y'all
no.
good?
But we good.
Yeah, no.
We good right here.
Thank you.
Portia said no. She didn't mix no words about it. You said, I think she got canned over that scheme and cease and desist because Andy hates mess like that. It destroys the show, and he liked the mess on the show and wants people free to talk. Yeah, I don't think he appreciated that cease and desist. Yeah, I don't think he appreciated that cease and desist. Can you blame him? That means you want to cripple her at the you said Portia and the lawyer got her out of there. You want to cripple the lady at the reunion so she can't talk and say whatever she feels. And that's crazy. You're going to send this lady a cease and desist. Tell her she can't say what she want to say. Don't make no damn sense. A cease and desist she sent her. Andy ain't like that shit for sure. He didn't. But I had another little clip from the reunion. You said Kelli needs the money. You think Andy and them clear that caused Angela not to be able to talk? Right. Which in turn did what? Mess up the reunion or let her skate off the hook. Right? That lets her skate off the hook without anybody confronting some of the stuff that Angela said. That could be true, could be not. Apparently, Shamea should have sent that cease and desist to K. Michelle. She might as well send one to Kelli if Kelli is returning next season. Kelli ain't gonna run her mouth. That's what you call a real lapdog right there, Kelli. She ain't gonna say a goddamn thing. She might need a place to stay another time. Kelli is not opening her mouth. Don't you worry about it. And plus, they running around showing everybody that they're best friends. But I wonder if they're going to remain Kelly's. I wonder if they're going to remain best friends. I wonder if they're going to remain best friends, y'all, when Kelli comes back, but Shamea doesn't. Oh, can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? I told you to go after my best friend. I told you to do all of this. And now you get to go back and I got to stay home. Oh. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? As D said, you can see she's scared to speak on K. Michelle. Yeah, because she know K. Michelle got all the tea, baby. She knows that. Cece said Kelli is a user. As soon as she secures her own housing, I bet she'll sacrifice Shamea to get in good graces. I know they haven't been friends long enough to say they even good friends like they doing, but I guess she think it'll hurt Portia's feelings, so I guess. So a Twitter user said over on Twitter, I'm gonna pull this shit up. Where is K. Michelle's mama? What's her backstory? And they're responding to K. Michelle when she said that my mama ain't in no hookah lounge calling, people Jezebels. So they've responded to the reunion clip, as you can see it on the bottom of the screen. The reunion clip is here when everybody was gagged because K. Michelle came out and said she was in a hookah lounge with Shamea's mama. Shamea's mama came up to her yelling hallelujah and calling Portia a Jezebel. Okay? So they want to know now, where's K. Michelle's mama? What's her backstory? Because why exactly is she so comfortable speaking on somebody's mama? Which was a dumb question because K. Michelle said what she said. She said, yeah, bitch, my mama ain't in the club trying to form an alliance and calling people's mothers and their children out of their name. She's teaching Sunday school. I didn't go to her mom. I was minding my business. She came to where I was to tell me to be loyal to her child. I'm not disrespectful to my elders. But if you in my face telling me BS about another mother, you obviously want my attention and opinion. So stop playing with me. Okay? Okay? That's it. She said what she said. She said stop playing with her. And that's what she means. Because what? The lady said the girl's mama came up to her in the hookah lounge trying to form an alliance, talking about being loyal to her daughter when you get on the show. Portia is a Jezebel. Lord knows what she said about Miss Diane. These are the things that people talking about, why they don't like Shamea, but people want to act like they silly. Oh, I don't know why people don't like Shamea. I don't know why. You could tell she was forming an alliance a long time ago. Listen, y'all follow behind weaklings. I like women that can stand on their own goddamn 2 feet. Dale said that was some dirty shit Shamea mama did. I agree. I totally agree. Cass said, can't stand that poster. Echo is perfectly fine with Shamea attacking Miss Diane, but has been crashing out on Kay, spilling the tea on Shamea's snake mother. Child, I say tea is meant to be spilled. And they done spilled it. And her mama is just who they say she is. Just like Portia said, low down, dirty motherfucking snake. That's what she said, and I agree with Portia. Shit. I sure do. I agree right with Portia. She act like a little... Why was you telling this girl, calling that lady a Jezebel? Telling her to be loyal to her daughter. Get the hell out of here. And I mean, please. And I do mean please. But nobody can see what Shamea did. Get the hell out of here. I bet you they make an excuse for this right here now. Those Shamea lovers. They make an excuse for it right now. Why Shamea mama did that. Oh, Shamea mama did that because back in the day, about 20 years ago, Miss Diane had said something. And so that's why she did it. It was about 20 years ago, though. Yeah. That's when it was, about 25 years ago. Miss Diane had never, ever been in no mess, even during Portia's worst years on the show. Never. Until now. Until now. Thanks to Shamea, because Shamea had an agenda. When she came on the show, she had ill intent. She wanted to embarrass Diane and Portia. What did she say to Portia on the tape? I didn't want to embarrass you. Portia like, embarrass who? Who are you going to embarrass? If my mama did that, that's on my mama. But why are we talking about mamas? Why you ain't telling these people that your mama was screwing your daddy brother? Why you ain't tell them that? Why you ain't told them that, Shamea? Or you only want them to know about my mama? Oh, both of their mamas was probably acting like two little jitterbugs. Real talk. They both probably was. Acting like two little jitterbugs. But anyway, y'all, that's what I got for y'all this morning. Hopefully Nene is coming back. Let's hope Nene is coming back. Oh my gosh, I hope Nene is coming back. I'm telling you, season 18 will be so good if they got rid of Shamea, kept K. Michelle, Phaedra Parks, Angela Oakley, Kelly Potter, Cynthia Bailey. I heard Cynthia was getting a peach, Portia, and grab a couple of friends. I think this show would be good. I think Shamea thinks because she's married now, her snake ways aren't known. Shit, that marriage don't got nothing to do with it. Shamea uncle can be her fault. You know what? You know what? You know what? Somebody get her phone. Somebody get her phone. Did you say, you know what? You was a badass. Did you just say that? Did you really just say that? Shamea! They said you need a DNA, girl. They said you need to call Dana. You better call Dana. Make sure your uncle not your daddy. You be like, Uncle Daddy. Oh, Lord, Regina, why did you say that? Shamea! They said, get you a DNA, girl. Get you a DNA. They said, call Dana. Call Dana. That's what they said. Hey, Harmony Black. How you doing, sis? Over there on Facebook. Child, what you done walked into, child? The people say Shamea uncle might be her daddy. She might need to call that man Uncle Daddy. Oh, my God. I cannot with my people. I ain't lying. Not the Uncle Daddy, Regina. Cheese and crackers. Shamea better go and get that Dana. What they say, call Dana. Call Dana. Y'all is a mess early in the daytime. I tell you that. Right, Mia. Oh, my. Not the Uncle Daddy, girl. She said he might be her uncle and her daddy. Well, see, that's what happened when you open up people's worms. You got to be careful because yours might come crawling out, too. Yeah, yours might come crawling out too. Mm-hmm. For real. That is crazy. Well, y'all, I'm going to get up out of here. I got a doctor's appointment I got to go to today. And I'm going to get me some bear spray. I keep seeing all these bear sightings. So I'm putting me some bear spray around my house. If the mug come, I hope you keep on going down the goddamn street. Okay. Regina says she did ask which one. She sure did. People keep saying because she wanted to see if Portia was lying. No, she wasn't. She wasn't even ready for Portia to say that. So she couldn't have been. Shamea not. Don't give Shamea that much credit. She wasn't even ready for that. But she said, which one? Yeah, because she want to know which one might be her daddy, ain't it, Regina? She said which one. She want to know which one to test. Shit. Oh my God. Regina, you ain't shit for starting that in my head. I ain't lying, but I'm just thinking. That's why she said, which one? She said, well, she want to know which one. Them motherfuckers might be her daddy. I'm out of here. Y'all is terrible. Coming over here, putting those type of thoughts in my head early in the morning, Regina. I would take your damn phone. Child, please. And look at her talking about something exactly. Shamia said, which one is her daddy? Uncle. Which one of them is my daddy, Portia? Oh my gosh. Y'all is a damn trip. Listen. Y'all go and have yourselves a good day. Make sure you like this video on your way out. If you did not like this video on your way in, subscribe to the channel. We will be live over here with reality TV, hot topics from reality TV, and things of that sort. Shows that we're gonna watch. All that will be over here. While the mess, hot topics, all that over there. Keeping it real with you, talk with your girl. Make sure you are subscribed to both channels. Okay, make sure you are subscribed to both channels. All right. What happened to my? Did I accidentally? Oh no, I did, didn't I? Oh well, I have to fix that. Anyway, y'all, I'm out of here. Listen, y'all go in peace. Have a great day, and I'll catch y'all on the next live.
I can tell you're green with envy. And honey, green is not your color.
Just pulled up to the house. Don't feel like getting out. I'ma just lay back and crack this window. I've been doing my best, taking a moment to rest, feeling stressed out. Give it a cut. I put that on God when it gets hard. I stay on my job like no days off, so you can go home with that. Jump on my bed. 'Cause I've been working all day. Can I catch a break? Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter. I'ma make a better way. Hey, hey. Already got the world on me. Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter. I'ma make a better way. Hey, hey. Better way. Oh, way. Mom and Dad's only